Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy SSG Lil in the building, and I'm back with another reaction video. We're on to the next week's weekly rap reactions, and for this week, we only have a rap from Rustage, and that is because Fabvl, he was feeling down, and I'm guessing he wasn't in the mood to be making music and all that. He said that on social media, so he's not making another one until March 12th, which at the time of this recording is exactly 1 week away. So yeah, for this week, we have a rap from Rustage, and it is the Rengoku Rap, Over For You by Rustage featuring Johnald. Johnald, I never heard him as a feature on any other rap, no other cypher, at least that I remember. But if he's teamed up with Rustage, it's going to be fire. And a lot of people have been doing the Rengoku raps and songs because of the Mugen Train movie. And I'm guessing that's where a lot of his backstory comes from, like the climax of what he does as a swordsman in the show. So yeah, but you already know, before we get into it, to avoid copyright strikes, I am not associated with Demon Slayer. I support the official release and the creators of the official release. Go support the official release for yourselves. And let's get right into this, y'all. Rengoku Rap, Over For You.
Flame breath, pausing afraid when you're facing death. Thoughts of your brain like a game of chess. How it coursed through my veins that I break a sweat. Say less, walk with your pain on the razor's edge. Won't ever change, so we raise our heads and we talk with the grave when we're laid to rest. Better take your seats and back down if you're not here to play with beasts. I stand proud so you know that you're safe with me. My bravery is forged for the blazing heat. The duty of the strongest to save the weak, and through me they are bonded to flames that speak. So make a peace of drawn with my blade and sheath. I aim to please the best when I take the lead. I do not care about egos. I kill at murder, she wrote. I send them flying Heatho, cut through her body, heat stroke. I do it all like a cheat code. Set every goal and I meet those, and they won't know where my P goes. I put my heart into battle, the king of the jungle, I'm leaving them dethroned.
In my darkest hour, I will still have a heart of gold. And don't you take me for a coward. I will stand strong till my soul goes cold. And you couldn't hope to kill me like that. No, no. Sticking a demon in it first. No, no. No way to die if I'm gonna die. No, no. Breathing the fire and get in my stance. Until you know what's over for you. Until you know what's over for you.
Feathers not just in your body. I was not built on a pots full of folly. Scorching my marks so they have not forgot me. The blade in itself like it's Joe Abercrombie. Paving my way for the path has been rocky. When I'm determined nobody can stop me. Pride in myself, I don't care if it's lonely, cause I'll be the brother they look to and copy. Burning heart, my life the survivor. Surging fast, the eyes of the tiger. Thermal blast inside of my fibers. Work and fight, I ride to light fires. Make a stand and fight when time's dire. Blade in hand, I straight like wires. Face the facts, no time to lie tired. Fade to black, I die but not quiet. The spark inside won't ever fade. I raise the sun like Ra. My passion permeates my fate, a blessing from the stars. I leave a legacy and wait to see what comes to pass. I raise my sword so I can make him proud. I've done my part.
To kill me like that. No, no. Sticking a demon in it first. No, no. No way to die if I'm gonna die. No, no. Breathing the fire and get in my stance. Until you know what's over for you. Until you know what's over for you.
Rarely get to know our final resting place. I put my soul into protecting those with lesser fates. I'm working hard so that the sun can set on better days. I grip the hand already, I would never think to hesitate. I lit a candle in the dark so I can light the way. I bring a force with me that's greater than a tidal wave. Backing down is not an option when this life's at stake. I'll set the world ablaze because I'm never gonna die in vain.
Darkest hour, I will still have a heart of gold. And don't you take me for a coward. I will stand strong till my soul goes cold. And you couldn't hope to kill me like that. No, no. Sticking a demon in it first. No, no. No way to die if I'm gonna die. No, no. Breathing the fire and get in my stance. Until you know what's over for you. Until you know what's over for you.
Alright, y'all. That was the Rengoku Rap Over For You by Rustage featuring Johnald. Bro, this was amazing, bro. This was absolutely amazing. Like, Johnald, I love how he starts off slow and then he ramps it up later. Like, even in my darkest hour, I'll still have a heart of gold, and don't take me for a coward. I'm like, okay, don't take you for a coward. Like, I will not stop till my soul goes cold. It said, you couldn't kill me like that. No, no. See, deep in the killing them fast. No innocence there when I'm on the tag. Bring the flame and get my stance. I'm like, okay, that's how you know it's over for you. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's how you know it's over for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, wait, what's with the vocals, bro? What's with the vocals, bro? That was absolutely amazing, bro. And Rustage, first and second verse, going crazy. Like, the flows were crazy. Like flame breath. Like trying to stave that. Like, stave that. Don't break a sweat. And like, say less. And it's like, walk off the pain with a razor edge. I'm like, okay. I'm like, alright. He like need to take a seat to stand down. No, like around delete the entity. I'm like, what the frig? What is going on, bro? He said, I don't care about egos. I remember she wrote. I'm like, okay. Talking like that whole talk about you gotta unsheath the blade. You know when lives are at stake and junk, bro. That's the rule of Ashura. If you got human lives at stake, the demons gotta go down, bro. Demons gotta go down. And I'm like, talk about he the king. Talk about king of the jungle. Like, he ain't being dethroned before he gets into the verse, bro. Oh my god. And then after that, like strength just not just your body, a part of a folly. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah. And he started going in and talk about like blazing the wires, like all in his fibers. I'm like, okay. Like, work hard till the end of fibers. I'm like, okay. Talk about raising the stakes of a solid ball. And I remember he talk about like live wires in the other solid ball. I'm like, okay. And he literally talk about that, like, you're gonna be the brother that I'm the brother you're looking to copy you. I'm like, okay. Like I'm just over here jamming, listening to all the references, bro. And he's like, when I'm determined no one can stop me. I'm like, all right. Like, blazing the path, but the road gets rocky. I'm like I said, that struggle upbringing, bro. And then they played the chorus the second time. Like, they had verse 1 from Rustage, chorus. Verse 2 from Rustage, chorus. Then they had the little part where they like build it up before they play the chorus. But it's talking about like, we don't know our final resting place. And he literally talking about like, I want to save those. I work hard to save those who have lesser fates. I'm like, okay. And he's talking about all this like I tried to do all this so the sun can set on better days. And he's talking about like I lit a candle so I could light the way. I'm like, oh my god. And I love how he just kept talking. I'm like, yeah, keep talking. And it's like talking about he gonna make sure he doesn't die in vain. And I love how before he was also talking about like in his verse like flaming legacy, because you know Rengoku, flame or fire Hashira. And then that's what they use to build up. Like, even in the darkest hour, it's good, hard to go. Don't take me for a coward. I won't stop till my soul goes cold, cold. And then they had the echo effects. And they're like, you don't have to get me like that. I'm like, hold up. This is a jam now. Hold up. and like in my stand, you heard him hitting the high note in the back. I was like, what the freak, bro? That like, I'm speechless, bro. I'm stuttering because I'm speechless right now, bro. Like, I'll admit, this is one of the best Rustage like raps, like individual raps, like no ciphers, no rap battles, no group based rap, like just based off an individual. This is probably one of the best raps. Him and Johnald made this an absolute banger, friggin' fire. No pun intended. And for those who don't know about Final Resting Place and Legacy, that is a spoiler for the Demon Slayer Mugen Train movie. I'm pretty sure by that context, you can already imply what I just said. But yeah, great job to Rustage, great job to Johnald. Y'all made this fire, bro. Absolutely amazing. Keep both of y'all keep up the good work, man. Great job. And yeah, the next video will either be the next weekly rap reaction or the next random video, which is the Mark Grayson rap song Invincible by Dizzy 8 featuring Jacob. So yeah, be prepared for one of those two options in the next video. This is the end of the video, y'all. Like and subscribe if you do happen to like my content. I appreciate the support I get. It's SSG Lil, y'all. I'm out. Peace.